Zack Snyder has been on a roll recently. He did another interview with Grace Randolph, as well as smaller YouTubers, and really focusing on the fans. An updated trailer dropped on the 3-year anniversary of the theatrical release. He did a live stream breaking down the updated black and white trailer, not to mention the cast of Justice League posted some images with the hashtag #UsUnited. Overall, some really good shit. Amongst all this, he released a new image of Steppenwolf, and Ben Aflleck shared a new image of Batman. Both of them, in my opinion, look great, but it's pretty crazy to see people actually having an issue with these images. Let's start with the Steppenwolf one first. Now, full disclosure, I was originally not a big fan of the original design, and I didn't hate the compromised design for the theatrical cut as much as others did. I think Steppenwolf looks better here than he did in the extended cut of Batman vs Superman, even if it's only just a little better.
Boo this man!
Since then, my opinion has changed. That video was made before we got the Fandom trailer, and I was basing my opinion off the small scene in BVS and the concept art. I personally thought it looked too busy and had a lot going on, so I wasn't too thrilled about it. He just looked like a big, gray, spiky alien. But after seeing him in action in the Fandom trailer, my opinion changed because it looked better than I thought it was going to. Also, it was explained that all these spikes are his armor and not his actual body, so that gets a thumbs up from me. And in that video, I was trying to be nice, even though I looked stupid for saying that.
You stupid!
So anyway, several comic book news outlets started sharing the image around, and I started reading comments. And I think it's amazing that people still don't like this design. And that's coming from someone who wasn't the biggest fan of the original design either. So I just want to go ahead and share some of these with you guys. I expect it to be bad, but not this bad. I've gone from laughing at Snyder bots to now feel pity for them. How did he make him look even worse? Why is this spiky Thanos though? Take the Destroyer from Thor 1 and have him impregnate Thanos, and you get this mess. Just wow. What the hell? Take the worst thing and make it worser. Great. At least the Whedon version had a face. Wasn't comic accurate, but made more sense. Could have been fine with a few more rendering passes. Damn, he looked so bland before that they gave him a suit made of razor blades, so he looked edgier. They just need to scrap and restart the DC movies. So clearly people either seem to love it or hate it. Honestly, the only thing that's kind of annoying are the Thanos comparisons, and people saying that they're copying Marvel with their designs, but people forget that this movie was in production back in 2016 and was supposed to release in 2017, years before Infinity War and Endgame came out. Clearly it's all just a matter of opinion, but when you're comparing it to the theatrical version, can you honestly say that it doesn't look better? Or that it's not a step up from the bland design that we got? This guy clearly felt the same way, so he decided to post a picture and ask the question. And some people actually replied saying, no, sadly the Whedon version is better. I think Whedon's version is safer. And what I mean by that is that it's pretty bland and generic. He's a big gray guy with horns. With Snyder's design, I do like that they did make him look more alien. I'm happy he's not nearly as alien as he is in the concept art. This is like a nice in-between. And personally, I really like his armor. I like how it shimmers and shines. And in the trailer, you can see how the spikes move. I personally think that's going to be pretty awesome to see on screen. And we've seen a few images of Steppenwolf so far. And I'm just guessing that this armor has some sort of cloaking device, or some form of camouflage that lets him blend in with his surroundings. Because in the trailer, the suit looks more black, but here clearly it's really bright and reflective. But that's just my guess. So clearly there are people out there who don't like this design. You know what? To each their own. Now let's talk about Batman. In this image, Batman is using a laser gun, more than likely taken from one of the parademons, and is shooting at them. And some people are completely upset by this because Batman shouldn't use guns.
Batman does not kill.
Now, if people were upset about Batman blasting criminals with an AK, I can at least understand where they're coming from. But from here, they're ignoring the context. And that is, it's an alien weapon that he's using against aliens. Is he supposed to fight them hand to hand and try to incapacitate them? These things are mindless drones, and not to mention, pretty strong. Remember in the BVS Nightmare scene when one of them knocked him out in one hit? In the theatrical cut of Justice League, he uses an alien gun too, and people seem to have an issue with that as well. Batman has no powers. After he uses his gadgets, how else is he supposed to take them out? There are hundreds of thousands of them, and they can fly. Also in the animated series and movies, Batman can be seen clearly killing these aliens, but I guess we're just gonna ignore all that. I love this string of comments right here. It's truly a thing to behold.
You're goddamn right.
Is it just me, or am I the only one who hates seeing Batman with a gun? I understand that this is Snyder's edgy Batman who likes to murder people, but it's so uncool seeing Batman shoot at things even if they are aliens. You want him to tickle the parademons to death? He could literally use bombs or something other than a gun. I'm sorry, what logic is that? Is the bomb not gonna kill them too? This is Batman we're talking about, so who knows what he can come up with for killing those things without using guns. You know what, he's right. Instead of using guns, he should just mount a cannon to his Batmobile. See? It's different. Someone shared a picture of Batman with guns and says, thoughts on these? You do know those aren't actual guns, right? And neither is the Parademon Energy Blaster. He's using an actual gun, you know that, right? That's literally the weapon the Parademons were shooting at them, bro. I just don't like him holding guns, that's all. I don't care if he's killing aliens, but him holding the gun is just throwing me off. Even though Zack said he takes inspiration from Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. Which I can understand, but in a situation like this, I feel Batman has a certain pass with guns when he's outmatched against aliens and stuff. Kinda the same way we give him a pass for killing off-world creatures. I understand him using guns against aliens, it's fine with me. I just don't like him holding one. How the fuck is he supposed to use a gun without holding it? I like this one too. What do you want him to do? Arrest the parademons? So this guy in particular doesn't like Batman holding the gun, but he's okay with him using the gun and understands why he would. But he would rather watch Batman get rid of them in other ways. Like I said earlier, a cannon on a Batmobile, probably okay. Bombs, that's okay. Using an alien plasma gun, that's not okay. And people feel multiple different ways about this. They think that he shouldn't use the plasma gun at all. Some think that he shouldn't even be killing them in the first place. But given the context and the situation, I think it's completely acceptable. Real quick, let's talk about what parademons actually are. Parademons were at one point another race. Could be a human, another alien race, but they were captured, mutated, brainwashed, and forced to serve Darkseid. They become mindless drones and forced to do Darkseid's bidding. And if you really want to think about it, it's kind of a mercy killing that the League are doing, because they're basically zombies now with no freedom or knowledge of who they were. They were at one point other life forms from different planets that Darkseid captured, before Darkseid tortured, mutated, and brainwashed them into being part of Darkseid's army. And according to Wiki, some of them could have even been repossessed corpses. So clearly whoever they were before is completely wiped away and they are now just another pawn for Darkseid. And I don't think there's time to overpower and restrain these thousands of parademons to see if there's a way to change them back, especially when they're in the middle of an invasion. If people hate seeing Batman shooting parademons, then they're gonna hate this image.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That's about all I wanted to cover. I thought this was kind of a dumb thing to complain about, and I asked you guys what you thought, and most of you guys seem to agree with me. How is Batman supposed to stand a chance? And for fans who are really devout to Batman having a no-killing rule, I think this is always an exception. Otherworldly beings or invading aliens just don't seem to count. I also saw someone mention that if Zack Snyder wasn't behind this movie and we still got these same images, there wouldn't be nearly as much backlash. There are people out there who really just don't like anything Zack Snyder does. So go ahead, leave a comment, let me know what you think about these two images. Does Steppenwolf look better? Is this an improvement? Also, Batman using the laser gun, is that fine in your book? Does it bother you? Is it justifiable? Leave a comment, let me know. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and drop a like on it. Thanks for watching, I'll catch you next time.
Step bro, help, I'm stuck!
Thanks, Step Bro.
That's what family's for.